Welcome back to 13C. Today, the Envoy 13 from Vanquest. Now, we've done a couple other bags from Vanquest in the past, such as a Trident 31. You've seen that number of different places, a lot of the traveling that we've done. It's a larger size bag, it's 31 liter capacity. We're not focused on that. Go back and check out that previous video, but it's been everywhere from down in the islands with us on vacation, trade shows like SHOT Show, out in Vegas, and everywhere in between. Now, if you're looking for something more of a daily carry, and I've been using that Javelin V-Slinger type bag for some more low-key family vacation events and different things. If you're looking for something with a little more everyday utilitarian purpose, that's not a pack, a messenger bag could be the way to go. We got this one just before NRA, and I decided rather than maybe bringing that Javelin with me, since I didn't need a bunch of different camera gear and stuff for NRA, it's more of an event I go to meet up with all those subscribers and hang out with you guys and just walk the floor and relax at more than actually work. I figured this would probably be the right size. I can hold a couple of water bottles in here, small camera, and then some miscellaneous odds and ends as I'm going about my day. So the bag, let's actually focus in on the bag here itself. The bottom is 1000D, and whereas the body is constructed of 500D Cordura. It's water repellent treated, the fabric, and one of the reasons why they do the 500D for the body and then 1000D for the bottom, you have that extra toughness for the body as it's getting dragged and scraped along, or for the bottom, and then you don't necessarily need quite that much for the sides, and that helps to cut down on the weight. The weight, speaking of which, the weight for this guy is 2.65 pounds right at. So that helps keep some of the weight down. If you did 1000D all the way around here, you're gonna add another pound and a half probably to this guy, which probably isn't what you need, especially if you're winding up carrying this, kind of on a daily basis. You already got it weighted down. You wanna try and keep that weight down as much as you can. Size-wise on this, it's 11 inches by 16 inches by 6 inches. That'd be your exterior. And right now it's actually packed kind of full. We'll get in here and we'll show you what's in here in just a second. The internal dimensions are going to be 10 by 14 by 5.5 inches. Obviously right now it's bulked out because I got a bunch of stuff in here for demonstration purposes for you guys, just to show kind of what you can put in here. Before we get inside though, we'll talk about the outside here real quick. We have Hypalon on the sides here, Hypalon Moly, so it's lower profile. I decided to go with black for this color. Most of my bags, packs, stuff like that, are in some sort of wolf gray or not really black. This though, I wanted something where I could take it with me if I wanted to on my day job, and the black finish on here is probably going to stand out less in the professional environment I'd be in than something like a wolf gray. It would look a little off for that environment. So I decided to go with black, and I'm glad I did go with the black on this one. I think for a messenger bag, black doesn't stand out very much. The low profile Hypalon on the sides doesn't make it look like, it looks like more decoration to the quote unquote untrained eye. It doesn't necessarily look like it's any kind of tactical purpose. And in the front here, they have a small patch of hook and loop that's the loop faced Hypalon. So again, lower profile. If you want to put something on there, you can. Obviously, you just pull it off. It just kind of looks more decorative than anything. So I mean, again, we're not trying to pretend it is or isn't tactical. It's just something that if you want to carry in a professional environment, you're wearing a suit or something, you can, and it's not going to flash out at you. At the same time, it's tough enough that while you're out doing other things, you're not going to, it's going to be resistant to some of that damage. It gets rained on or whatever. Anyway, we're getting distracted there. YKK zippers here on the hardware, the RC YKK zippers, as well as you've got your Spartan zipper pulls on here. Exteriorly, you've got, for pouch-wise, you've got your 2 water bottle compartments. I have this one is closed, and you can also unzip it if you want to actually put a larger water bottle in there, and we're going to do that in just a second. We have one interiorly here I want to show you. The exterior as well, you've got a really nice padded shoulder loop, shoulder on here with that anti-slip on here as well. So it's nice and padded. This is all completely reversible. You can flip all these off. You can take the strap completely off if you want to. You don't need it. It also comes with a secondary strap on here, which you can unclip if you want, or with these double snaps. These are solid snaps. Take it right off, and then on the bottom as well, take it off. You just push to clamp that down. I didn't have it clamped down, so I could actually take it off easily for here. And then the purpose of that strap is if you cross sling it, it'll hold the rest of it close to your body, like if you're, I don't know, hiking or something like that. For me, I'm not going to hike with something like this. It's nice that they have it on there, but you know, like I said, you can completely take it off and it looks fine. It is totally reversible, so in ambidextrous, so you can put it from one side to the other, it doesn't matter. On the back here, you do have a luggage compartment here, so that you can slide your the handle for your luggage through there if you're going through the airport or something like that. You don't have to worry about carrying it if you don't want to. Put it on your rolling suitcase, which is a nice feature. It's also a small pouch in here. You put, you know, business cards, something relatively flat, chapstick, cigarette lighters, stuff like that. Nothing too bulky in here. It's going to stand out. On the back, you have one of what's at least a dozen different compartments on here. I think there's 22 different compartments and slots, something along those lines. So, again, partial zip here. On the inside, you're going to have two different types of fabric in here. The actual outer body portion on most of this is going to be your 210D ripstop nylon, which is this stuff right here. It's all in the high-vis orange, and this is going to give you some moisture resistance, which is nice. Now for the interior compartments, and then this one is the only one where it's exterior, kind of facing out of the bag like it is, you have your loop material. So if you look in here, I have, and I'm going to pull this sticky panel off of here. Well, I'll take the gun out and then I'll pull the sticky panel off. This is one of the shorter sticky panels. You can actually use this as a makeshift holster if you were so inclined. And you know, we're not talking about actual, you know, totally securing it, but this will hold it in place up against that Velcro, up against the bag. So if you want to unzip it, your gun's still orientated in the proper position. Obviously, you don't have to use it for that. You can slide all types of things in here. Have another one of these in here with some different stuff in here to give you some ideas. But anyway, it's a nice big deep compartment in here that runs almost the full length of the back of the exterior. It's pretty easy to get in and out of. The front, you have two more zippered pouches right here. You can see that on both sides of these pouches, the 210D ripstop nylon. And again, these are smaller admin type pouches, you know, for your daily items, be it business cards, again, you know, small things, chapstick, small flashlights, you know, small multi-tools, stuff like that. Nice big padded handles on the top here, which are really nice. So if you got a lot of weight in here, it's actually comfortable to carry if you want. Again, comfortable padding on a strap, but if you want to carry it, it's easy to do. And then, really nice, you can get inside this bag without flipping the top. Unzip the top, and you go right into your interior compartments here. So you want to go in and you want to pull out your camera out of the center one, boom, you don't even have to undo the flap, which is nice. Speaking of which, while we're in here, I'm going to pull out this water bottle and show you. Well, technically this is a blender bottle. I actually can't find my larger steel water bottle right now. I think someone might have borrowed it for one of their little adventures they went on. But anyway, you've got bungee in here for cords for retainment as well. So this is one of my wife's blender bottles I grabbed out of the kitchen, and it will slide in here just fine to give you an idea of how big and deep this bellows unzips to. If you're needing to carry a larger bottle rather than a standard one. And this water bottle on this side, this pouch is completely zipped up, the bellows on the side, and it zipped up. It is the perfect size for holding a standard regular bottle of water. All right, let's flip this guy open real quick and get inside here. Close the top back up. You've got two buckles on the outside here with keepers again for the straps. You do have full, you heard that Velcro, you do have full Velcro on the front here, which lines up on these, so if you wanted to flip it closed and not buckle it, you could. Keep in mind, and you can see I'm grabbing it now and it's not coming out even though these buckles aren't done. If you're putting a decent amount of weight in here, you're going to want to clip at least one of these buckles just to be sure it doesn't, you know, if it does flop open, here it is, I'm holding it with the strap, you know, it's not spilling out. At the same time though, you're going to be putting a lot of stress on this if you have a lot of weight in here. Something to keep in mind. All right, so down inside you've got that high-vis orange. These interior compartments are lined with the loop. Exteriorly, you have, like in this, in the back, you can see this is your laptop pocket. You can put a 13-inch laptop in here. I don't have one in there right now just because all this other stuff we have out here. If I break my my laptop out here, that would be a bad thing. So we'll leave it in there. Anyway, what you see here actually dividing this main compartment up from side to side is one of these new divider panels from Vanquest. And these are made of loop all the way around, and then they have the hook on the sides here. and you can fold these and roll them up, and you can fit them down inside there to make all different kinds of whatever kind of dividers that you want. I have 2 of them in here. I have that one out. For a bigger bag, having that third one would be handy. For this one, 2 is probably plenty. To divide this area up, have one of my maximizers in here. Some of the tools and stuff that you'll see that are in here, I don't duplicate in all my bags that I go through, because this is one that gets moved from bag to bag to bag. It has some of my better multi-tools. 5-second departure here. We'll show you guys what's in here. So it's got a nicer small mini tool, it's got some batteries, got a few different other things that I consider to be essentials, so to speak, as well as some Benadryl and a couple other Advil, stuff like that in there. Anyway, that moves with me from bag to bag, so I don't have to duplicate all those things in each bag. I just pull that one pouch out, throw it in here. They do have a new edition called Sticky Cubes, which may be better than that, and then I can transition that back to more of a different purpose than moving it from bag to bag. Anyway, I digress on that. Inside here, you have 2 different pouches, pockets, I guess I should say, that go all the way down. You fit whatever you'd like in there. Those are both Velcroed at the top, very well on the top here. So if you put something relatively small in there, unless it's the size of a Tic Tac, it's not going to come out when it's Velcroed up. Your next pouch right here, zippered compartment, is fairly big in here. You've got loop on one side, and then your 210D ripstop nylon on the other side for moisture resistance. In here, put various charging cables. And I've got another sticky panel in here, and I'm going to pull this sticky panel off just to give you an idea of some of the stuff you can do with those if you don't want to put these in some of the other pouches. Hold some stuff nice. I've got a small light here. I've got a Glock 19 mag in here, 15 rounder, as well as some chapstick and a lighter. Anyway, we've got that. Moving on, we've got another zippered pouch in the back here. Goes nice and deep all the way down. It's another chapstick. I was actually looking for that one. It's one of my favorite ones. Anyway, here we have a large compartment with a flap. We've got the loop all the way down the outside here. Inside here, you come up with a million different things to put in there, but for me, this battery life is essential. So I have 2 portable chargers in here, as well as an extra cable for that. On the outside here, you have some various small admin type pouches. You can see I've got one of the M2 Warriors in here, which is a pretty decent sized flashlight. It's big enough to fit in this third pouch here. I have a smaller pen light, some pens, a couple Sharpies. And then you've got one more pouch behind here. This one's Velcroed along the top again. You put something in here that's probably a little bit, bigger than a jelly bean. It's probably not going to come out when you Velcro this closed. Again, there's plenty of zipper pouches on here. I'm just giving you guys ideas for things that don't have zippers but are Velcro, as to how small you put in here without having to worry about it coming out if your bag gets dumped upside down or something. To me, that's huge, because I always seem to set my bag down on something and the damn thing gets knocked off or tumbles down and rolls onto the floor, and then whatever little bits are in there wind up freaking coming loose and then getting into a main compartment and then gone forever. So anyway, just another one of my crazy rants. Anyway, there you are for that. Again, full Velcro down the front here, so you can Velcro it down and pick it up. Again, I would probably clip at least one of these just to make sure it doesn't accidentally pop open. And here you are with that 1000D on the base. Had a lot of fun with this bag. Like I said, we've done, it's been nice kind of getting back to a messenger style bag. They definitely have their place, and it can be nice to have something that's more this size than going with something bigger or backpack. Even with that Javelin, this is just a little more unobtrusive, might be the better word for that. At the same time, I do love slingers. So, and this is very easy to sling, across your shoulder anyway. At the same time, and you've got plenty of adjustment in here as well for your strap. We've still got plenty of adjustment to let this thing out or take it in. So anyway, hopefully that covers the Envoy 13 here pretty well. We're gonna wind up, I think we're gonna wind up doing another, because we've had a lot of requests for some different bags and gear and some of our thought process here. We may wind up doing a different video covering perhaps, you know, a backpack versus a slinger versus a messenger bag, and what are some instances and why I choose what I do depending on what type of gear I've got coming with me. Anyway, that may be coming up in the future. Let us know down below in the comments, or over on Facebook, facebook.com/gunreviews, if you'd like to see a video like that. Instagram, or at 13C Gun Reviews. And thank you to those who have signed up and supported us on Patreon. We really appreciate it. Anybody can support us. If you'd like to support us monetarily, patreon.com/13C. If anybody can support us, though, just by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It doesn't cost you guys anything, and it is a huge help to us here. The algorithms, being on Facebook or Instagram, even here on YouTube, the more engagement, the likes, and especially comments help to boost the engagement. It spreads the videos and then helps to get past some of those algorithms to at least hopefully reach some more people. We appreciate anything that you do, and thanks again, everyone. Sign up for our newsletter 2 weeks from now, Independence Weekend, just after Independence, 7/7/19. We're giving away an ALG ACT trigger on our newsletter. So sign up. We'll have a link down below for that. We send a maximum of 1 email a week. Usually it's about 1 email every 10 days. So we won't spam you out on that, and it's a good way to get into our giveaways. We do the giveaways via the newsletter, as opposed to, because you may be watching us on YouTube or Gunstreamer or on Full30. If you're not following us on Gunstreamer or Full30, please do that. Support those other avenues, because who knows how much longer we have here left on YouTube with yet another round of what they call it now, adpocalypse, something like Voxpocalypse. And we've seen that through a couple more of our videos being taken down. So it is what it is. We're still here. We're going to keep doing what we're doing, but all those other videos you'll find on Gunstreamer and Full30. So definitely please check those out. We appreciate your support, and we'll talk soon. And if you're looking for some more detailed technical specs on this bag, check out 13cgunreviews.com. We'll have more details on the technical specs and a short article on this bag as well over there.